Hello, I'm Zoran, the animal tamer. Today I'm going to show you all the beasts that I conquered this semester. Most were long and challenging, but never were too close to impossible. But I did encounter one beast that was challenging this year. The organization orangutan. He was strong, smart, unpredictable, and persistent. But I was stronger, smarter, more unpredictable, and more persistent. There were times where I thought I was ready for school and had everything done, but then the next time I checked, I would be unprepared and not organized. And I would simply not have anything in order. Papers here, paper there, it was like a tornado of unpreparedness that would come in my mind in my room every day. And how did I beat this? With brute force. It took some real focus and strength. Proof of this is my backpack, my binder, and my homework. And I have my binder here to show you how organized I was. Here is my Latin homework that I would have. And in these pockets I would put MPX stuff, and in these pockets I would have MPX stuff. And all of these papers here are math. And it was all really organized. It was. The second beast I tamed was the leadership lion. He was ferocious and cruel due to how he would always attack. From the leadership lion, I am not a natural born leader, but I do enjoy leading if it is something that I have a spark in and I am focused on it. And it's hard to be the one that's looked up to. There were challenges, but I overcame them by just being kind of like mean to everyone. And it was kind of hard, but that was the only way to get them to listen. And when I found that when I was mean to them, they listened to me, and it was all good. And some of my evidence for this year was my MPX work, and all the cooking we did, and it seemed to benefit us as a whole when I was mean to them. The third creature I was able to tame was the information analysis iguana. This little guy was was not too hard of a challenge, but a nice improvement to add to my collection and skills. There was little to no problem because I had experience with information analysis iguana before. The only thing that was different was that this semester in him was that he was different, and he was a different high school version of the iguana. He was a bit trickier and smarter than before, and he was harder to figure out. Some of the evidence that I have from taming this creature this semester was all the work, like my blogs and my infographics that I did this year, because I would have to find information from the internet and put it all together in one compiled source, like you see here. The fourth beast that I tamed was the adaptability alligator. He was quite like the iguana that I had tamed him before, but he was a high school version, and he was smarter and trickier. To tame him, I had to adapt a lot more, and taming him before this semester was also trickier because I had so many other beasts to tame, and it made it harder to focus on taming him. But I did overcome him, and it was okay because that I have a lot of evidence that I adapted because of the infographics I have. And I learned different ways to adapt and show my learning, like into this infographic I made here. And it shows I learned a lot. The fifth beast and the final beast was the effort elephant. He wasn't too much of a challenge because there was really no surprises in taming him. If I wanted to tame it, it only took my own willpower and motivation, and boom, I tamed him. The only hard part came down to how he kept escaping me and being untamed in a way where I would always have to go back and retame them. The evidence that I have for this was like the work you see here, the 3D printed model, and I put a lot of hard work into this, and it was this semester that really changed my work style. Thanks for listening to my PoL.
Zoran, good job. Wait there, please. Hey, Zoran, come back to the podium and ask questions.
Oh yeah.
Zoran, what did you enjoy most about making this PoL?
I don't know, going over my old work, I guess.
Yeah?
It was kind of interesting to see what I had done.
You seem to have really enjoyed your plaque. Like, you seem like you're having a good time with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was
I tried to make it funny.
I thought that was great. I thought it was nice and funny. Zoran, what is something that you would want us to know that you might not have conveyed just now?
What was that? Sorry.
What is something that you want us to know that maybe you didn't convey or convey well?
Oh, that like my speech has gotten better, and when I go into like a stump, not like an information hole where I can't think of anything to say or something, how to like get out of it just by relaxing.
Very nice, Zoran. Thank you.